welcome to Feelings Friday. This is another late one, and it's gonna be kind of a quiet one because everyone else is asleep in the house, so just bear with me. I have just come from a show at Steel City Coffee House, now Steel City Cafe, and I got to open for Amy Correa, who's a really wonderful person, really wonderful musician. It was really a blessing of an evening. There's some shows that come up at a time where I really, really need the reminder that the work that I pour myself into is heard and helps people, that it's kind of part of a bigger life force that flows through all of us, and that it's not a waste to devote so much of myself to that, because there are so many connections I made tonight that were so affirming. I had several people in the audience that heard me for the first time come up and tell me what my music meant to them, which is always, just incredibly humbling. You don't think of something you create as affecting people in these, kind of bigger ways. And so that was, great, very grateful for that. And then just talking to Amy herself, someone that's been doing this for decades, and I kind of told her how half the time I feel like I'm talking myself out of it, and she was like, yep, it wasn't unfamiliar to her. I think it's something a lot of us that do creative work, and even, so a lot of us that make poems or songs or artistic works, things that, right now where we are, those things aren't really held up as like a secure career or a responsible or a whatever. If you kind of announce to someone your career choice is to be a professional artist in any way, there are going to be a lot of people that kind of dismiss you or judge you for that. And I'm not saying it's right, but it's very common, and sometimes that person is going to be you, and that's kind of the hardest one of all. It's really sneaky how we talk ourselves out of doing the things we want to do. And yeah, so it was just it was good to hear, a professional, established artist who's still figuring it out and could just kind of tell me, like, yeah, the fear and the doubt doesn't invalidate what you do. And so it was a very, very special evening, and I wanted to share that with you in this moment where all those impossible things feel possible and immediate right now, right here. So I'm going to play for you this song that I wrote after I had a really interesting experience with a poet of all people that I met at a college slam. It was kind of the national poetry slam for colleges all over the country, and I met this poet that asked what I was studying in school, and I told her psychology, and she proceeded to kind of throw all these questions at me, like, oh, are you gonna go to get more schooling so you can get a doctorate, so you can do research, so you can do, and it was like this incredible amount of judgment from someone who, assuming so because she was there doing poetry pretty hardcore, had found a way to pursue her passion that wasn't really the typical passion. And I was really surprised there wasn't more understanding and more acceptance and all that coming from her. So I kind of wrote this song in response to it, and in shows I always have people sing along if they feel comfortable, and if you're alone in your house and you feel like you can, go ahead and sing, and I don't know, just get some vibrations going wherever you are. Oh, we are in standard. That's nice. This song is called Birds, and it's on Her Voice, which is the 2011 CD I made. So, yeah, thank you guys for being present with this moment. What are you here for with that bar? me, I thought we were all poets here. What will you sing us that'll breathe us back to life? Will your poems, will they fix the ozone? Will your words, will they stop the knife? They hand us this our broken world and say it's up to you to go and finish all our wars for us. It's more than we could do. So get outside your head, there's work you gotta do. But my box, it holds a bird. My pulse, it sounds like wings. Don't drown me till you hear it sing. You can't take this from me. You can't take this from me. What are you here for? To open this box in my chest, to learn the language of birds, to lead us from the nest. So when they tell me to grow up and face the way things are, to try the strategies of war that leave the scars on history's face, I put their weapons down, I pick up my guitar. It's fought the wars within, it's made whole flocks take flight. If you've never had success, don't you tell me how to fight. You can't take this from me. 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 Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Everyone that's tuning in, making this that much easier and just reflecting this light. Thank you. Have a good week.